Good evening, you welcome to Fliptv News. I am Christian Chico. Let's take a look at the news headlines. APC should be ashamed, died from Dele Momodu. Southeast youth set to expose corrupt leaders. And Justin, APC National Chairman, Deputy resigned from House. Young man sleeps with cops for 6 days in Lagos. And now to foreign news. Elephant kill Colombian researcher in Uganda. Mudslide claim 5 in South Africa. 2026 Commonwealth Games go to Australia. Let's take a look at the news in detail. Dele Momodu, the presidential aspirant, has stated that members of the ruling All Progressives Congress should be ashamed of the damage they have done to the country. According to him, they can't be rescued from the judgment of God from plunging the country and its people into unprecedented misery and penury. Momodu also lamented the gross incompetence and ineptitude of the current administration, which he said was exceptionally high on promises but abysmally low on deliverables and performances, urging the main opposition, the People's Democratic Party, to make him the party's flag bearer in the 2023 general elections. Momodu stated that what Nigeria needs is a fresh leader without all the baggage, misadventure, mishaps and failures of the past. He said this in a statement issued on Tuesday titled Dele Momodu asks APC to apologize to Nigeria. The statement read in part, Nigeria is at crossroads and things can no longer continue as businesses as usual. No God-fearing citizen can excuse the readily dismiss the gross incompetence and ineptitude of a ruling government that was exceptionally high on promises but abysmally low on deliverables and performances. Nigeria deserves massive apologies from the APC apparatus, who should be ashamed of the magnitude of damage they have wreaked on our long-suffering nation. No amount of fanciful diction, deceptive sophistry, pedantic casuistry or mendacious demagoguery can rescue them from the judgment of God for plunging our country and its people into unprecedented misery and penury. On Southeast, the list of governors in the Southeast who embezzled public funds, no corrupt individual occupied any political office in 2023. The statement reads, as youth leaders of the zone mandated by our people to defend their interests at all times, we have decided to expose all corrupt governors for probe to the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, ICPC, EFCC and other relevant authorities saddled with the responsibility of scrutinizing public officers. We are investigating our governors and any of the aspirants. APC National Chairman, Deputy resigns. The new National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Abdullahi Adamu, formally writes the Senate on his resignation as senator representing Nasarawa West following his recent election. Meanwhile, the party's Deputy National Chairman, North Abubakar Kyari, has also written the Senate on his resignation as lawmaker representing Borno North in the 9th Assembly. The two senators were elected APC leaders at the party's national convention on March 26th in Abuja. Operatives of the Lagos State Police Command have arrested one Ifeanyi Njoku for allegedly killing his 24-year-old girlfriend Precious Okeke in an estate at Badore in the Aja axis of the state. Njoku was said to have killed his live-in lover in their residence on Oke Street for ritual purposes after a native doctor who was assisting him instructed him to have sex with Okeke's corpse. The suspect was said to have engaged in the illicit act with the corpse for 6 days as the stench emanating from his apartment prompted his neighbors to inform the management of the estate. According to Punch, a source identified as Elizabeth John said during a search of the apartment, Okeke's decomposing corpse was found. She said the boy killed his girlfriend about 6 days ago and he confessed that he wanted to use the girl for money rituals. He said he was told that he should have sex with his girlfriend's corpse for 7 days, but he was caught on the 6th day, which is Monday, that is supposed to make it 7th day. Now to foreign news. An elephant in Kibale National Park in western Uganda has trampled an Colombian researcher to death. The 30-year-old US-based researcher, identified as Sebastian Ramirez Amaya, who hails from Arizona State University, was attached to Ngogo Chimpanzee Research Center in Kibale National Park in Kamwenge District. The Rwenzori West Regional Police spokesperson, Mr. Vincent Tuesige, said the incident happened on Sunday at around 9 a.m. when the deceased and his colleagues went deep inside the national park for research under the guidance of one Ngene, a Uganda Wildlife Authority warden. While in the forest, the students took to different directions, and while coming out, everyone else returned to the camp except Amaya. The team decided to head back to the forest to look for him, but unfortunately they found when an elephant already killed him, he said. Mr. Tuesige said the UWA warden Ngene reported the matter to Bigodi police station that evening. At least 5 people have been killed in floods and mudslides across South Africa port city of Durban following heavy rain in recent days. According to AFP spokesman for the Cooperative Governance Ministry, Lungi Nshali, said 5 deaths have been reported so far, but we are still busy gathering information from the emergency services. Days of rains have flooded several areas and shut dozens of roads across the city, which is popular for its idyllic beaches. Video footage shared by private rescue workers and paramedics shows flooded city highways, submerged cars and collapsed houses. The Risk Management Department in the southeastern province of KwaZulu-Natal, of which Durban is the largest city, urged people to stay at home and ordered those residing in low-lying areas to move to higher ground. Rescue operations are underway to evacuate people in the areas that have experienced mudslides, flooding and structural collapses of buildings and roads, the department said. It's an absolute nightmare. Plenty of mudslides, people passing, building collapsed. Garrett Jamieson, director of Durban-based ALS Paramedics Services, told AFP he predicted there would be more fatalities. Local media are reporting between 11 and 20 people dead, but these figures have not yet been confirmed. Now to sports. Victoria, Australia's state capital, announced on Tuesday that it will be hosting the Commonwealth Games in 2026, with all the athletic events taking place outside the Melbourne and across multiple locations. Daniel Andrews, the state's premier, complimented the Commonwealth Games Federation for supporting Victoria's bid, considering that its plan is a bit riskier than just running it in the middle of a large city. The 2026 Games will be held in 4 regional centers across the state, each within its own its village: Geelong, Ballarat, Bendigo and Gippsland. Victoria's pitch was characterized by Commonwealth Games Federation President Louise Martin as a bold and original vision for the multi-sport event, which takes place every 4 years. In Victoria, we believe we have found the perfect partner for the next stage of our journey, she said. He also confirmed 16 sports for the games so far. Geelong will host aquatics, gymnastics, triathlon, hockey, beach volleyball and table tennis, while Ballarat will be home to athletics and boxing. Netball, weightlifting, squash and lawn bowls will be played in Bendigo, with badminton and rugby 7 centered in Gippsland. Cycling will be between Gippsland and Bendigo, and 20 cricket played across all 4 hubs. This has been the news at this hour. Please do subscribe and share our channel. I'm Christian Chiko. Thank you for watching.